the second the bull ran past me on that first run, and I saw how big they were.
Yeah.
When I saw the fucking sea of people going towards me, instantly I was like, dumbest thing I've ever done in my life.
All right.
Dumbest thing.
So you're asking yourself, why is Deadly Man's Cave so scary?
Yeah.
This is
Wait, how big are the bulls first?
Oh, the steers are like
show me. Stand up and show me.
I'm gonna say
the
shoulder
big
height.
ones,
Shoulder height.
Are about
Shoulder height?
Yeah. Those are the big ones, and this is their shoulders, and their necks are fucking there. So
Going
they're
from there.
Sharp horns.
Damn. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ari Shaffir Skeptic Tank. My name is Ari Shaffir. Today, oh no, is that Ari? Today, on the podcast, oh, what a fun story. What a fun story. So, I recorded this in Scotland, at Edinburgh. By the way, this intro is being recorded at the harbour in Reykjavik, Iceland. I'm taking you guys all over the world. Yesterday, I went to the Blue Lagoon. My friend Ari Shaffir, who's a comedian from Iceland that I met in Denmark a few years ago. Jesus, I travel. He picked me up from the airport, and he took me to fucking the Blue Lagoon. Has anybody ever been there? It's pretty cool. It's this giant, I guess like a hot spring. Apparently, it's like water runoff from a nuclear plant or something. I don't know. He explains it. Full of silica. It's like a giant outdoor hot tub, but giant. It's like a pool, outdoor hot pool. That was fun. Got us in for free. So as a Jew, he's not a Jew. He's a non-Jew Ari. Just great. We sat out there for a while. The Blue Lagoon. Got free waters. He hooked it up with free sparkling waters in a bottle. I'm into the sparkling water. This flat water, it's for peasants. Oh, by the way, if you drink enough water, as I did, it should now be known as the Blue and Yellow Lagoon. Jesus Christ, all right. On today's episode, three guys. Kai Humphries, Milo McCabe, and Daniel Sloss. Three comedians. Two of whom are from Scotland. One of whom is from England, I believe. I think that's what it is. I'm not really sure about fucking Kai. He sounds like he's from Scotland, but I don't know. I know Daniel Sloss is from Edinburgh. So here's the deal. They went to Pamplona for the running of the bulls. You guys heard about that? You have, right? I've always been intrigued by it, but never gone. These guys went and they got into it. It's a short podcast, not even that short, like an hour long. But man, what a fun one! What a great story. So they told me all about Pamplona and the festival there. So Milo's been there like a bunch of times. He's like an old pro at running of the bulls. They're these like bull runners. These fucking, not estrogen. What's the opposite of estrogen? The one that men have? Not stamina. What's it called when you can lift a car up off your baby? Adrenaline. He's an adrenaline chaser. Stupid ass. And so he goes a lot. And so these other guys went with him. It seems fun. It seems fun. So he kind of taught them how to do it. Is that Ari Shaffir? It might be. I'm just waiting for Ari to show up so he can call me and we can go. I'm doing this when I have the opportunity. It's so hard to fucking do this when I'm traveling through Europe, through Iceland. By the way, my Oslo gig sold out. Iceland tonight. It's pretty much going to sell out. I think 1 out of every 1,000 people in the country of Iceland are coming to see my show. That is not an exaggeration. I think it's going to end up being 1 out of every 1,000 people in this whole country. I've heard about these fucking mushrooms. This will be out after I leave, so I won't be able to get them. But I heard the mushrooms in Iceland are the most powerful in the world. Anyway, so After this, I'm going to Bergen, Norway for one show, then Denmark, Copenhagen, Denmark for one show, and then Stockholm, Sweden for one show, followed by a weekend in Tampa, followed by a weekend in Chicago at Zanies. Tampa is the Improv. All my dates are at arithegreat.com, and followed after that by one night in Denver. If you saw me in January, you shouldn't come again. It's going to be the same material. I'm just doing it because it's their 35th anniversary, and I wanted to help them celebrate by doing a show. But if you did come see me, just tell friends to come see me. But this is pretty much my special now. I mean, I've gotten it to the point where I have a concept that I'm going to do for this special. I guess you'll see it when it comes out. There's no reason to get into it, but it's going pretty well as I'm running it. Doing this the right way. I'm not just rushing through something. I'm really, really working through something. Really working every angle on it. This episode is brought to you by The Fuzzle, everybody. The Fuzzle, this is just a free ad. This has nothing to do with me. Thefuzzle.com, Fuzzle. If you go there, it's... Okay, you got small dogs. People have small dogs. You know how small dogs are assholes sometimes and they bite the fuck out of people? Yeah. So you got to muzzle them. The problem is muzzles look like your Frankenstein. They're black and they're fucking... It's mostly Chihuahuas, I think. Those are the problem dogs. They go nuts and they bare their teeth and you're like, I don't want to be scared of a Chihuahua. But at the same time, here I am being scared of a Chihuahua. You know? So the Fuzzle is a designer. It's like a looks good muzzle for the small dogs. They're like stylish. There's like super nice ones, like satin or something. They feel good for the dog, and they fucking look good. Apparently, I mean, apparently feel good for the dog. But yeah, why go out there making them look like a fucking dominatrix, scaring children? Have them go out there with some nice green, mouthpiece. Also, by the way, Kai is in his contest to try to win a trip to America. Oh, also, if you don't understand their accents, I don't know what to tell you. It took me like 3 weeks to be able to figure out what these guys are saying. So, I'm not sure. Oh shit, somebody's coming. But if you want to help him win this trip to America, go to indie.com, INDI.com/7F like Frank ZBB. He's in this contest to win a trip to America to do stand-up in America. So support him. Just do that. Go to INDI.com/7FZBB. Watch his clip. Share it. It's just a 2-minute stand-up clip. And like it, whatever. Do all the stuff. Help him win this trip to America. It'd be cool if he comes to America. If you can't understand his accent, I mean, just listen carefully. It's a great story, but you got to fucking pay attention. Hi. Everyone always looks at me. I hate it when I do this fucking podcast and somewhere's public and everyone looks at me. I mean, I guess I am at the end of a fucking public doc. Anyway, all right, should we start the episode? I think we shall. And by the way, thank you guys for listening and tuning in and telling your friends about it. This podcast is available on Laughable app, iTunes, and everywhere. Oh, you got to get Laughable, by the way. What a great podcast app. Have you guys seen it yet? No association with them, but yeah, it's really fucking easy to use. That fucking iPhone app for podcasts is garbage. It's hot garbage. That Laughable app is fucking way better. And you could find other comics through there and other people's podcasts. They have this thing. Have you guys seen it? They have this thing where if you click, let's say I don't know, whoever. Who did I have last week? Well, Phil Wang. He didn't have a podcast, but like, let's say I have Big J Okerson on my podcast, or Joey Diaz. So if I have Big J, you'll have a link to find Big J and his podcasts. So you can find out what the guy's doing. And then I think they might have dates and shit. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's just super fucking easy to use, and super helpful to finding new podcasts to listen to. Anyway, let's start the episode. Ladies and gentlemen, Ari Shaffir Skeptic Tank, episode 270. Oh, man. 276? I think. Psst. I'm going this whole trip to fucking Iceland today. My friend Ari Elchard is taking me this long, long trip up there. We're driving for like an hour and a half. We're probably going to do a podcast about Iceland, actually. Do I have enough battery? Yes, I do. Episode 276, the quote-unquote running of the bulls. You'll see why. You'll see why. Man, this is a good episode, you guys. If you can get past the accent, this is a fucking good episode. All right. And by the way, thank you guys very much for reaching out to all my podcast guests, saying good job. It makes them tell everybody else in the comedy community how much response they've gotten from this. And that makes other people go, oh, maybe I'll do Ari's podcast. It's fucking, I know you guys don't do it for that reason, but the fact that you do it ends up helping quite a lot. And it's cool. And I like the way it makes my, the people, the podcast feel good about themselves. So, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Ari Shaffir Skeptic Tank, episode 276. The, quote, running, unquote, of the bulls with Kai Humphries, Daniel Sloss, and the bug chaser, what is it? Adrenaline chaser, Milo McCabe. Starts now. Enjoy.
The bullfighter dies. Hooray, hooray. The bullfighter dies and nobody cries. Nobody cries. Because we all want the bull to survive.
Fucking Yanks, mate. The Yanks do. That's the fucking
He's
problem.
been live for a
It's
while.
just him. He comes here and he drinks the shittiest fucking let's do shots. And I'm like, you're in the land of the most beautiful whiskey.
Yeah.
And you're doing fucking shots of Jack.
Oh, well, I accidentally held the whiskey in my mouth for about fucking 10 seconds or some
Aye.
shit. You know, when you can't swallow it and you're just like...
But he likes the hangovers so he can be miserable on the next day. He
He
thrives
wants to
on
be
misery.
miserable, for
Yeah.
sure. For sure. When I came here, I was wondering if people were going to bully DeRosa because he's never been here before.
Oh, like 2 seconds? What
Yeah,
did it take?
instantly. Everyone knows to just make fun of him. And
Oh, because he's just such a fucking
He invites
dweeb.
it. Yeah.
he's a dweeb.
He's a fucking dweeb.
Yeah. I think he it's
Also,
a
he's
symbiotic
qu-
relationship.
He's
Like,
quite
he
an
needs to
easy
be bullied.
target. Like that's,
He's got one of those personalities where you're like, I can tell that you were bullied through school, but I can't tell you why you haven't changed your personality to avoid that.
Man, I haven't bullied him once. I've been feeling a bit mothering towards him. Like when he was at the party, I was making sure he always had his drink in his hand and
Really?
any candy he needed.
Because you feel bad for him.
but like, I said to him, like, I've only seen you at Late and Live, and I'm sure you go okay in front of a good crowd.
Yeah.
And he kind of like genuinely recoiled, and I'm like, oh come on, I'm joking.
He's crazy.
He is crazy. But lovely.
Depending on which night he wakes up, if he had a show that was good, he was like, I love this place. Fringe Festival's amazing. And then the next day, you have a show that's okay. Like, I want to live. I don't want to be here.
Oh, so he
This is
never
stupid.
said, I love the Fringe, I love Edinburgh.
Bam! Fuck you, DeRosa.
So does anyone do that? Let the show sway the mood at the festival. Like,
yeah.
I feel like my show time is my show time,
Yeah.
and then anything outside of that, I'm cool. Like
no,
right.
I can't detach. If I've had a tough show, it's going to hang with me till my next
Oh,
gig.
no, I detach.
No, I detach. I'll just
I
be like,
can't.
it's gone. I'm like,
No.
fuck, that was suck. I'll take it for half an hour or an hour.
I'll stew.
I'll be like, what do I got to do about that?
I'll
Okay.
look back on what.
podcast, by the way.
Yeah, we'll get into it soon. But yeah,
Okay.
we're starting.
I'll look back on what I could take responsibility for, what I could have changed, what I could have done better.
Is it nothing? Is it always nothing?
No, it's
And
always me. It's always you.
and he sits in front of his vision board. And
I sit in front of my
prays.
vision board, and then I'll ask the universe for a good gig the next day.
A lot of times with me, it's the moon. It's where the moon is in the cycle. That's why I do bad.
Is it what? Is it when you have your
Very rarely
period?
me. It's the moon or politics.
It's where my cycle is.
Yeah, cycle.
It's cycle
sure,
time
yeah.
of the month. The thing is, I'm an Aquarius, so like normally about Sundays, I get super sensitive to like gluten-free members of the audience.
So Danny did DMT, realised he didn't know as much as he thought he knew, got really uncomfortable, and now he's anti-hippie.
Yeah.
No, absolutely no, not DMT.
Yes,
What?
that's exactly what happened.
I'm not. No, I've done DMT.
No, I know, and you realised that there was less you knew
I know,
than
hold
you
on. There's a
thought.
difference. You can't blame DMT and say it's anti-hippie if he says he doesn't believe in star signs.
No, no.
I've done all the
Like,
drugs.
no,
and
what I'm
all the
saying-
evidence. I still
what I'm
don't
saying
believe in
is-
any god.
As soon as he did DMT, he was like, I'm not fucking with that again, because that's changing my belief structures.
yeah.
And I'm not ready to have my belief structures changed
I
yet.
come out with way more questions than answers when I done DMT, so I didn't need to delve back into it. Like like I was like, I'll file that on something to do maybe a lot longer down the line.
Yeah.
But it's not an experience where I was like, oh, I need another hit of that.
You have more. That's not like Coke. Coke is like, that was great. Let's do more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DMT's done with me, though. The last one was an apocalypse, and it was like, mate, you don't want to know anything else. Get out of here.
Yeah, I gotta do it more.
I love that you talk like that, like it. Like I love that. It's such a great way of talking about it because I don't consider
isn't it?
I don't consider it to be it. I consider it to be a chemical reaction in my brain.
Yep.
But it does feel like it. No, like that's what it is. But what you feel
don't
like
think so.
is that you're receiving. You feel like you're receiving data. Like you're not the creator of the trip. Like you're downloading it.
Yeah.
So when you say them, it does feel like you're getting it from elsewhere.
Yeah.
But it's not though, is it? It's from inside.
Oh no, you
It
can't
just
say
feels like that. I do that with mushrooms too. If mushrooms are too much, I go like, hey, I'd say this out loud. I'm like, hey, mushrooms, pull it back a little bit for me if you could. Yeah. And then it sort of comes back. But I know I'm not talking to actual mushrooms. I've already eaten
you're talking to your
an hour and a half
subconscious,
ago.
aren't you?
Yeah,
You're
maybe.
talking to-
Your subconscious is a thing, but God in the universe is no.
Well, that's a long conversation we're never going to resolve.
I pray to Satan. And it's like, Satan,
no,
I'm
you
bad
don't.
things. Please help me
You do
now.
not place a Satan.
I didn't help a nun that one time. She was crossing the road. I intentionally walked past her and went to a Sainsbury's anyway. She said, help me out now. You owe me.
I didn't molest all those kids you put right in front of me.
Yeah, all the molestations. I should have gone with that
didn't
first.
do.
Yeah.
I don't have any superstitions at all to the point like I'd tempt fate and know it's not going to come. Like
yeah, but that in a way that's the secret because you're manifesting the action. So you tempt fate, but you know it's not going to come because you know it's not going to come. It's not going to come because your thoughts create your actions, create your universe.
So my thoughts are different.
No, because you're like I tempt fate, but I know it's not going to come.
So like we go on the flight.
Fuck off, Joe DeRosa.
He is terrible.
You are not invited.
You're on camera, so
We've already talked about you.
Anything you're saying is just blank noise.
We already talked about your late in live gig. Yeah.
So he's
you'll
not
have
on
to
the mic,
listen.
so he's not
wait
going
till
to
it
pick
comes
up
out.
anything.
It'll just be silly.
Yeah.
So, is there a purpose of this podcast?
What?
Is there a purpose of this podcast?
Yeah, we're going to talk about Pamplona.
Daniel likes structure.
Love it. Love it.
From his fucking academic father.
Children like boundaries. Children like boundaries.
All right, kinky.
You want to be ruled.
Wow.
Was that X-Men? And the guy was like talking to the Hulk, and he was like, you need to be ruled. You crave it. Humans.
Take it, you slut. Yeah, X-Men.
Was it X-Men?
No.
Avengers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've got no knowledge of the Marvel or DC universe, so I'm just going to go straight back into the original subject,
Just the one he's made up inside of his head, though.
which is all anyone ever does. You are a consequence of your thoughts and actions, etc.
All right. No
Yes,
more God
Pamplona.
shit.
Yeah.
Right. So
hold on. So let's start at when Kai and Sloss came in. You've been there for a while.
okay.
Milo.
So I first
like
I'd
Milo.
gone 2007, 2008, 2009, and then I had a great time, but realised my mortality and also.
Can I just interject? We've said Pamplona, just for the listeners that might not actually know what Pamplona is.
The running of the Bulls
the
festival.
running of the Bulls.
Yeah.
Running the
festival
Bulls.
Yeah.
in Spain.
But you told me it was okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
So basically, I've done it a couple of years, but I got to the point where I quickly realised when you have a run and it goes a certain way, but you don't feel the vibe that everyone else is feeling, you're like, oh, I've got to get closer to the danger. So you get a little bit closer to the danger. But the problem with that is every subsequent time you do it, you have to get to the
closer.
point where you could potentially get fucked up. So I'd done it a couple of years. I realised that
anal
equation.
sex.
No. Hold on. Let's back up a little first.
Okay.
First, tell me about why this festival happens,
Right.
and
So
what's going on elsewhere at the festival.
I'll get this. The festival's about 30,000 people turn up to Pamplona. 30,000 tourists turn up, and about 2,000 people run with the Bulls. So there's an event every morning at like 8 a.m. and everyone runs down an 800-meter stretch, and there's about a dozen Bulls and a dozen steers, which are like
Every morning?
Every morning for about 12 days.
Yeah.
And so this festival is revolving around these 2,000 people every day running with the Bulls, but every evening, every afternoon, there's like 30,000 people dressed the same, all in white with red sashes.
all
that
red
fucking
sashes.
Daffy Duck
Yeah.
handkerchief.
Sangria.
Sash red, just drinking like $2 2-liter bottles of sangria.
Just all night.
Fireworks
Just- yeah,
displays
yeah, and
every
then
night,
if you-
and proper Disneyland level fireworks
Really?
displays. Yeah.
And then you wake up in the morning, and if you feel up to it, you fucking just go in between some buildings, they cordon it off, and then you stand there tensely for 45 minutes until they do their first firework, which means the gates have been open. Oh no, the bullpen's been open, and about 10-15 seconds later, the second one comes in, which means all the bulls have left the pen and start running. You fucking idiots!
And so it's not about anything else other than the Bulls?
No,
it's
listen,
not about like
listen, it is
music
a vibe.
and what?
It is a vibe. Like when you're out there, you've got your tension, your anticipation, your nerves, plus there's 1,000 people with all of their tension, their anticipation, the nerves. You've never felt anything like it. You're in the street for an hour before it starts. So it's an hour.
You can't
of,
Stop letting you in. Like,
Yeah.
stop letting you in before
You're in
7.
the street for an hour before.
Yeah.
And then like that's
So
whoever's in is in.
Yeah, you've got to be in there.
So there are
Like a
people-
roulette table where like
Yeah.
bets are in.
So there are people on balconies, like people hire out balconies so they can watch.
climbing up fences, hanging
Yeah,
off,
climbing
hanging off,
fences.
hanging off
just
the
to
walls.
watch.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
to watch.
So
But
only,
you're an hour waiting for this thing to start.
God.
You
I'll be
need a
there by
piss.
this
There's
point.
nowhere to go.
You can't piss.
And everybody's like pulling their hammies and sort of jogging on the spot and getting tense for an hour.
And people start ducking under the fence and bailing.
Yeah, people
And
start
making
bailing.
you feel like you should bail.
People just start leaving.
Oh, yeah,
Right,
climbing
just like
fences.
talking themselves
Yeah,
out
yeah,
like I'm
yeah,
done.
totally.
Yeah.
If
So-
you leave, can you come back in?
No, you're done. So what happened was, we in 2012,
13.
No, but in 2012 at this Fringe, I met Danny for the
At this
first
Fringe.
time.
Edinburgh Fringe, yeah.
This one, yeah. So I met Danny for the first time, met Kai, and we sort of had this little group where we sort of bonded, and then we got together and we're like, let's go on holiday somewhere. I hadn't been to Pamplona for 3 years, so I'm like, this is going to be amazing. It'll be a pre-Fringe blowout. We'll come. Everyone was up for it. You know, and we had about a group of about 8 or 9 of us who came out, and I knew the guy that organised it. I knew a lot of people.
Who else came?
There's the guys that you met through there called the Pamplona Posse.
The Pamplona Posse.
They're like
Comics?
Hold on, wait.
I think 2 of them were comics, but the rest of them were just like Brits who do it every year.
Well, actually, there's Ernest Hemingway was like a big advocate of the bull run of the festival in Pamplona. He wrote
wrote
about
a
it,
book.
and it's actually one of his lineage is part of that group. So it's one of Hemingway's like fucking
Yeah,
great
his grandson or
great grandson
or
or some
something,
shit.
yeah.
So
John Hemingway, his name
John
is.
Hemingway and his friends are the group that like actually took us under
Really?
their wing.
Yes, he's the one that takes us over.
I think he wrote a book called The Sun
Ooh.
Also Rises about Pamplona.
Yeah, I
Is
think
that right?
that sounds similar.
Also, there's another guy called Bill Hillman who's
Wild Bill.
Wild Bill. He's written a book about it as well. It's
Wild Bill
fantastic.
Hillman?
Wild Bill Hillman.
Yeah, he was the one that, like, on our first day there, like, they take it down. So he shows you, like, the run from, like, here's the streets, here's the Dead Man's Carve. This is the bit that only the professionals do.
More about
Here's
Dead
the
Man
s-
Cove later.
Yeah. Here's the straight bit, which is good. If you run down here, eventually you get into the arena. If you're one of, like, the first 300 to get through, you get into the arena, where it's like a fucking 10,000 seat arena sold out, and then they just release bulls amongst just you. So he's showing us all this sort of stuff. That's what you get.
Well, he's doing like a walkthrough,
Yeah, so he's walking us from there.
like a caddy who takes their golfer. Like, let's-
Yeah, and
all
he's
the
basically
layouts and stuff.
also-
when no
all
bulls
the
are there.
spots.
He's giving you techniques about how to run from
during
where
the
and
day,
everything.
showing us all the run, how to take the corners and stuff. And we're fucking, or at least I am, a
What?
fucking 2-year-old idiot. And I'm just like, yeah, but like, this no, it's not really that dangerous. Like, the horns aren't actually sharp. He's like, they're razor sharp. And I'm just like, no, but like, there's nobody's died in the bull run. Like, we've been going with the bull run for like 6 years. He was like, yeah. Nobody's died officially in the bull run, but I reckon if you search the newspaper, there's been a lot of bodies found outside the streets.
Oh yeah, like suspicious deaths, like car crashes and
Suspicious, yeah,
shit.
just 'cause they
people
wanted to-
that
Oh,
died-
really? They write it up as-
to hide the fucking paper trails
No,
of people died.
yeah.
This is all rubbish.
Now hold on, this is just a guy called Wild Bill walking us down the street, right? So whether I don't have to say allegedly,
No,
it
all
was
the
a fucking
deaths are
dude telling
documented.
us.
All the deaths are documented.
That's what they do at Disneyland, by the way.
I've
When
seen
Disney-
the
when somebody
police
dies at
there.
Disney.
Well, then is he an official from the fucking festival? Like, this is just a guy telling us. Like, we don't know if it's fact or not.
No, seriously,
you don't know
everyone
if it's
knows.
fact.
Everyone knows if someone's died. Like, it's a big thing.
I mean,
They make-
now protest
They make a big
Pamplona
deal. They
Di-
do a minute's
Gazette.
silence. They all, if someone dies at the festival, they just honor the fuck out of him. Basically, it's like the high. It's all very macho. It's all very testosterone-y. Blokes sort of fulfill their asshole potential up there as well because of
What
all
do
the,
you mean?
all the chest beating. Because it's such a masculine thing. Like, obviously,
Yeah, it's pretty masculine.
You know, like you know, you come out of that.
I don't remember feeling masculine while screaming like a fucking girl.
You come
running
out of
away,
that, though.
crying, being like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever done.
You come out of that pumped as fuck. You're beating your chest. You know, it's 8 in the morning. You're hungover, but you're on top of the world for about an hour and a half. But we all
Afterwards.
yeah, and then you really like.
So wait,
Right,
you
let's
two.
go up.
So you'd already been there.
I've been there a
Right.
lot. Yeah.
So you two go into this like, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah,
I-
bunch
that's
of fucking
cool.
older people I liked were like, we're going to go there. I was outvoted. I didn't want to do this at any point. I wanted to go to fucking Spain and go to a fucking villa and have a beach holiday and just chill. Where I got outvoted like fucking 6 to 7. Like, oh, we're going to Pamplona. I'm like, oh, right, well, I guess like, I'd have to now.
It was
Otherwise,
his first ever lads' holiday.
Lance Holiday?
Lads.
Oh, you know,
Have you not come across
like
lads?
just a boys weekend away, like
Do you
a
have any male
Oh, we
friends,
call
Ali?
it a butt fuckathon?
butt fuckathon. Yeah.
If you want to visualize it that way,
we didn't take it that far.
that's
No,
how
we
you
just
want
don't
to
call
take
it lads.
it.
I know what you're talking about.
But
But that was his first one, so he's quite nervous.
And you wanted to do it. So right away, were you like, I'm just going to go and watch? Or were you like, yeah, I'm doing this?
No, everyone was doing it.
Yeah, we're all doing
everyone
it.
was doing
Yeah.
it. So I took we did it. We were there 3 days. The first run, I took them to a section of the course called Estafeta. Now that's like the main straight. So it's a straight road that runs for quite a long time. And when you go on Estafeta, when I was talking to you about this last night, you're like, you can hide in doorways and stuff. Basically, the crowds are lined up. They split as the bulls come, but you can work your way so you're 2 people removed from the belt.
Hold on, back it up.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
see
So
how
wait.
it's set off.
Right.
So the bulls are behind a gate, right?
All right, so what happens
miles
is,
back.
what happens
Okay.
is, there's bulls behind a gate, rocket goes off, door comes open.
But where are the people? So the
So
gate
all the way
closed,
through
the
the
gate
streets.
closed,
It's like a 2-kilometer course.
and people are just all the way through
And
the 2
you-
miles.
all
Yeah.
the way
Yeah.
through.
So some people are like as far away as they possibly
Oh,
can be.
yeah. Some of them are shit.
In the front.
That's where
wait.
Estafeta is. The one he's talking about. It's 400 meters from where the bulls get released in a straight line.
Wait, there's different courses?
No, one.
different parts of the same course.
So the bulls come out every day on the same spot.
Yeah.
400 meters in a straight line, and then there's a 90-degree bend called Dead Man's Cave. That's where all of the viewers are watching, all the cameras are, because that's where the damage happens, right? And it bends 90 degrees and it goes 400 meters, which the last 100-meter stretch is Estafeta, which is what we did, right into the
Into the
arena.
arena, yeah.
And if you get in the arena before the last ball, the door's shut behind you, and you get to run around the arena with the bulls. Day
Before-
one, Estafeta, back to
Yeah.
Milo.
Are some people just standing like right by the gates to the arena and just like jump right
Yeah,
in?
yeah,
So
yeah,
they're
yeah.
miles ahead of the
Yeah,
bulls
yeah,
and they're just
yeah.
like, fuck it.
So here's
You've got to wait as well. Like it's
yeah. So what happens is there's a vertical, it's 45-degree angle. The bulls run up.
Run
So
up
this-
a ramp.
Run up this. No, it's a 45-degree street. So they start. The door goes open. Everyone charges towards the bulls for about 3 seconds,
Assholes.
Yeah, the suicide run, that's running towards the bulls.
and
Did you
then
guys do that?
Nah.
and then everyone starts running away.
What do you
Now-
mean? Wait, hold on. So you run at the bulls and then
Some do. Like
at
the
what
hardest-
point do you go, oh, we're close enough, let's turn?
At the point where you
Back
see
up.
them start to accelerate because they can run way faster.
Once
than
they get
anyone.
up the 45 degrees.
So what tends to
Wow.
happen is the crowd separates about 30 or 40 feet in front of the bulls. Now, the experienced runners, the chasing the high thing I was talking about, what you want is you want to run, it's called on the horns, which is where you can keep up alongside a bull for a couple of seconds. You can maybe touch its back or something, and then you peel off because it's going too fast.
It'll pass you.
Yeah, and basically the crowd, there's no space, the crowd V's open. The crowd V's open as the bulls progress, as they see, right?
Because they look behind them and they see the bulls coming. Let me fucking
No,
move the fuck
they
out of
see
the way.
the people start
shit
to move.
themselves.
Yeah, it's like a
there's-
swarm mentality.
It comes in so many waves. Like you can be so tempted by the onrush of people going by because people start running before you, and you're always told to wait. The thing you're always looking for is watch the cameras in the windows. Right when the cameras start moving means exactly where the bulls are. So
Cameras follow the bulls.
cameras follow the bulls. So if you find windows like 100 yards down from you, look at the cameras, and the second they start moving, the second they are facing each other, i.e. bulls are across from them, that's when you start running as
Yeah.
fast as you fucking can.
So what happens is a rocket goes off. That signifies that the bulls are going to be let loose in a minute. A lot of very nervous people
Take off.
start sprinting, get into the arena 10 minutes before everyone else.
Does people boo them? They should boo
As
them.
fuck, like
They should
they're
boo them.
it's whistling in Spain. Just whistling like
whistling.
you
Fuck you.
cowards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, the bulls haven't even gone yet,
Yeah,
asshole.
yeah, and they have
Whistle
to
is the
then.
middle finger.
They're not
I'd
going
be
to
one
come
of those
out.
guys. I'd be one of those guys for sure.
They're then in the arena and they're there. Like you can jump over the barrier, but you can't really go back out because people are starting to pour in. So once you're a pussy, that's it. You're done. But like the first run I took these guys on was Estafeta, where it's quite massed.
Yeah.
And I didn't really, because the previous run I'd done had been a Dead Man's Curve, I didn't get the same high, and I wanted to get that before I left.
The previous run you'd been on was Dead Man's Curve. I thought that was just part of the run.
Yeah, but you can't do the whole run.
Yeah, you
It's
never do
impossible.
the full run. Bulls
You're
are
not gonna
bulls
run
are
800
2,
meters.
3, 4 times faster than you are.
Oh.
You got to pick They'll only be
you
about
and-
5 seconds when you are within touching distance of the bulls. Realistically.
Okay, and then they're
And
gone.
you just have to time it
And
perfect.
so you have to kind of like let them move past you.
Oh yeah, people are. If someone falls down, they trample over you. Like, this is when I don't believe the no death thing. I'm like, I definitely stood on some necks. Like,
And at any point, you just jump off to the side and you're out.
Yeah.
Well, no,
you can
'cause
jump into
you can try, but like it's
bodies,
all.
like, people will pull you up and shit. Like they see
the biggest danger
Yeah.
is people running into you or you
As you're about
running
to
into
jump and then
people.
somebody knocks you and
no,
you just fall?
No, just when you start running. The biggest danger is people knocking into each other. So when I do it, I kind of I always hold my arms, elbows out like that. So I've got a little sphere, so I'm on balance.
Yeah.
Because people just bang into you. But the
and everyone holds a newspaper as
everyone
well.
holds a newspaper
Why?
because it
Just
distracts the ball.
Show the bull the daily headline. Be like, hey,
Like, I don't care, I'm just catching up on some news.
We killed
Whatever.
3 of you yesterday. What's your score, you horny cunt?
Doing the crossword.
Yeah. So
That's the University of Maryland when I went to college, university. Whenever they introduced a basketball team, when they introduced themselves, they would all go nuts. And when they introduced the other team, we'd all like open up the newspaper and pretend to read. Like we can't be bothered with this team.
yeah.
Is it like that?
Yeah, it's so
It's,
macho.
it's rolled up. It's just to have something like, if one of the bulls gets stray and it starts like running around, like you'll get seasoned guys like getting the newspaper and using it to distract them and try and like lead it and steer it back onto the track.
Damn.
But like because like everyone just seems to carry them. Like I had a newspaper and I didn't know what the fuck I would ever do with it. It just it seemed like a little bit of a tradition.
people just tend to throw it sometimes. They just sort of hurl it.
Man.
But the I said to the group, I was like, I didn't get the first. I'm gonna go from Dead Man's Curve on the last day. Now, when I asked the group,
This is the day before.
no. So the first day we did the sort of safe run, which was on Estafeta,
Way
where
ahead.
way ahead, yeah.
Okay.
So this time I said to the group,
back more than once.
what?
You went back
Yeah,
more
so
than
I only
once.
said we were
No.
gonna
The
do it
runs every
once.
day. We were there for 3 days.
We went twice in 3 days.
Oh, I assumed
it's a
you would just
12-day
go
run.
once.
No.
Yeah,
Well,
that
so
would have been
did I.
wise.
I did the running of the bulls, not
Nah.
I do the running of the bulls.
No, but this is what I'm talking about. You chase you chase it.
Yeah.
So
You're
I
talking to people who've done like 100 and 150. Like, people have done so many that you just, when you're like, I'll do my first one, they're like, all right, well, why would you just come to do just one?
Yeah.
You're here for 4 days. That's 4 in a row.
They've got a 50 badge medal, the Pamplona posse, the Hemingway guys.
They've what?
They've got like a 50 badge medal. So if you've done 50 runs, you've got like this like
Wow.
medal.
It's a real code of honor. I mean, it's the one place some guys are important. Do you know what I mean?
Wow.
One place every year.
And they've actually released a book which is like stories from the bull
Yeah.
run as well.
Really?
I bought it while I was out there. It's a really interesting read.
Of just guys' accounts.
Yeah, from their posse. From their
And you
group.
know there's so much bragging. There's so much like it's a real hack thing. It's like a comic talking about a great gig. Like I had this great
They're
run
tall
today.
tales, right? There's
yeah,
people, like,
it's
saying,
all
like-
that bullshit. I got
Yeah,
on
I
the horns
flew
all
over
that.
them at one point, but I don't know what these tall tales are
Yeah,
talking
I
about.
rode one home.
Yeah, at one point, one of the bulls ran towards me, and I went, away, and he fucked off. Like,
He
went
just
back.
got in his mind and be like,
Yeah,
no.
it was just like, you know what, I'm with you.
There was
This is
I
not
chased
the
them
guy
back
you're
in
looking
one
for.
point.
I was telling you this last night, but you might not remember because you were off your box.
I was on acid pretty hard.
But there was an American guy, and when he got in the arena, he tried to wrestle the bull to the floor.
Yeah.
And
Because he grabbed his-
everyone started whistling. He didn't recognise that was a boo. Thought he
tried
was
to do
getting
the thing where he
yes.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
tried to
Takes him
wrangle the
down.
bull,
So
and then
context before you finish the
Oh, yeah,
story, the bulls that run are fucking humongous monsters, like fucking fictional shit, right?
Yeah.
But they run right through, and then when you get in the arena, they're really smaller bulls. So the fact that
wait,
he's
wait,
running
yeah,
so
through-
they
yeah.
take away the big bulls
Yeah.
and let the smaller bulls come in.
The smaller bulls come in. The big bulls wouldn't have been capable of wrestling, but
Yeah,
the smaller
yeah, good
bull,
point, yeah.
the American guy grabbed its horns.
grab
so-
the horns. Everyone's whistling. He doesn't know that's a boo. Like, why would you?
So he
and
thinks
then
he's in there. Yeah, he grabs them.
He's like, yeah, they're
Yeah,
cheering
yeah,
for me.
and he's like, they love me, and they're like, no, we hope you fucking die. cunt."
and then out of nowhere, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Spanish guys descend on him. Bang, bang,
You
bang,
got
bang,
knocked
bang.
the fuck out.
Punch each.
Really?
Yeah, before
Yeah.
the bull can get him, they are just kicking the shit out of him in the middle of this fucking thing while the bulls will go around. Because
Well,
you do not
they didn't keep going. It was like one punch
You
each.
don't disrespect the bull.
The revere.
Yeah, there's a lot of
They do.
tradition
Yeah.
and honor and stuff. It was just one punch each. It was like, you dumb American, bang. You dumb American, bang.
Until he let
5
go.
times.
I got
Yeah.
fucking.
I mean, he's
rammed.
let it go long ago.
Yeah.
We just got
Yeah.
clipped a couple of times.
It was- he
Like,
looked
everyone
very
made a decision
confused.
at once that they were going to clip him.
Let's
and
go
it did
fuck
hit
him
bam,
up.
bam, bam.
I mean, 2 seconds
How'd you
before
know
he
he's
was thinking,
American?
oh, you can tell.
Yeah, yeah. He had the
Who
red,
else
white
is gonna
stripes.
do that?
He had the stripes and stars.
Oh
But then,
shit!
so on the third
Jesus
day,
Christ, man.
I decided I was going to go to Dead Man's Curve, and I asked the group, "Does anyone want to do Dead Man's Curve with me?" Knowing that one person would say yes, and that one person was Kai.
Hi guys.
So On the third
Hold
day,
on, this podcast is now sponsored by the
Christ.
Milosevic party.
The Milanimal. Milan, the Milanimal.
you're a dickhead.
All right,
Thanks a lot.
cheers.
Nice night,
This is Jaeger Bombs
Fuck
mid
you.
Prove it, you
podcast.
guys. Prove it.
Best night ever.
So basically, on the third day, I said to Kai,
Thanks, Milan.
you come in, Dead Man's, he's like, I'll fucking do it. So we get there, we have to get there.
Do you ask everybody who wants to go Dead Man's Curve?
Yeah, and it was
Which
only
is way
Kai.
further back.
It's the dangerous part, yeah.
Come on, more. We're gonna bar.
We've just been fed another Jaeger bomb.
Come on,
What
guys.
Oh, come on, Jesus.
All my friends are doing this podcast right now, so I'm like,
None of us are your friends.
So
None of
there's-
us are your friends.
that's mean. I don't know why
That's
we'd say
true.
something like that.
Wait, we're having another Jaeger
Hold on,
bomb.
we have one extra. Wait, 1,
Yo.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Milan, how come Milan never does what?
I'm really buzzing off the professionalism here.
Yeah.
Do you edit
Oh,
this
it's
or is
just
this
to
just
fucking
real
edit.
candid?
That's true.
Oh, just fucking hit it.
Best night extra.
That was just straight Jaeger.
Oh, shit.
Why do you drink like a college kid, Joe?
How
So,
much longer is the podcast? Because I have no
Fuck
idea
off,
hang out
Joe.
With, guys.
You're making it last
sit-
longer. You're
Yeah,
not,
yeah,
what you're
this-
saying is not on.
this
You're
is
just
real
delaying
stalling
it,
it.
making it annoying.
It's not on and off.
No, what
that's
you're
not
saying is not
annoying.
on.
Stop it. I gotta stop it.
Will be 15 minutes. You
15
fucking
minutes.
whiny
Alright.
little
I miss
prick.
You guys, and I was-
is nobody talking to you
We'll be-
about
we'll
you?
be 15
It's all right,
All right,
sure.
all right. Let's keep going. Let's keep
Okay,
going.
let's
Let's
keep
keep going.
going.
Alex, you hang out with DeRosa.
So, Kai agreed.
No, we're good. Yeah.
So Kai agreed to come to Dead Man's Cave.
Wait,
Now,
you asked Sloss also?
he wasn't up for it.
The
whole team.
No,
There was no thought on your part of like,
no,
let's do
there's-
it.
like because the second the bull ran past me on that first run, and I saw how big they were.
Yeah.
When I saw the fucking sea of people going towards me, instantly I was like, dumbest thing I've ever done in my life.
All right.
Dumbest thing.
So you're asking yourself, why is Dead Man's Cave so scary?
Yeah.
This is
Wait,
the...
how big are the bulls first?
Oh, the steers are like
Show me.
six,
Show me. Stand
six-
up and show me.
I'm going to say
the
shoulder
big
height.
ones,
Shoulder height.
Are about
Shoulder height?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so those are the big ones, and this is their shoulders, and their necks are fucking there. So
Going
they're
from there.
Sharp horns.
Damn.
And then the ones in the arena are probably about
Waist
half
height
the
maybe?
size,
Bit,
yeah.
bit above
Yeah,
waist? Rib height?
Chest.
rib height, enough
Rib.
to gore you at any angle
So
safely.
what you have to
Okay.
do, if you want to get a place at Dead Man's Curve and you don't want to have to get there, people have apartments that open out onto the streets.
Yeah.
So within the barriers. So you have to go to someone's flat at 6 a.m. So I brought Kai along.
Ooh, how do you know these people?
Oh, because the
we're
Hemingway
connected.
guys.
The Hemingway
The
guys.
Pamplona posse.
They found the location.
Yeah.
They found the
They
apartment.
own the location.
They've got the apartments. So we go in
right on Dead Man's Curve.
right on Dead Man's Curve.
That's,
You-
that's the 90-degree angle?
you open the door.
They rent those places
you open the door
specifically
for that.
You open the door, you're on Dead Man's Curve. So Kai comes in, and it's all the hardcore runners there.
Yeah.
And he sees how tense they are.
Their full posse ain't even there.
You said the night before, you were like, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, that don't back down too much.
That is true. It doesn't.
Yeah, that's genuinely like
Colin!
the first one was.
I knew he
great.
would. I knew he would.
Yeah, there was no way. I vividly remember to this day the fucking fear I felt. I've been like, don't get me wrong, the thrill afterwards, that high afterwards, second to none. But that for me doesn't outweigh the dumbest thing I've ever done in my fucking life. This is so stupid. What the fuck am I doing with my fucking life? Jesus Christ, these things are massive. People are going to trample me. Why would they not trample me?
Yeah.
I'm tiny. Fuck all of this. They're like, do it again. I'm like, I mean, sure, but I'm not doubling down like a fucking
Not going
idiot.
back. You'll just do it
Yeah.
again.
I'm not being like, let's turn this shit up to 11 for no
I-
reason.
Did you jump the barrier the first time?
No, I got
No,
in the fucking
we
arena.
cuddled in a doorway.
Yeah.
Did you let him pass you?
So we all
Kai
went
fell
to the arena.
over on his first run and got helped up.
Probably fell over.
Hold
I
on.
remember, so Kai.
That's the first one or the second run?
First
First
run.
No.
When you were way ahead.
We'll flash forward. Both runs I fell over. We'll flash back.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, so first run he falls over and we're sort of together, but they're just like, worst thing you can do is run back and help someone else. It's literally.
Do you know
if you fall down, you
Yeah.
gotta ball up. If you try to move, they'll gore you. If you just act as a fucking obstacle in the road, they'll naturally jump over you.
But you know, like fight or flight instincts.
Yeah.
Well, Kai never flights, so I wasn't used to it. So as soon as he started running, his body was getting mixed messages, and he just fell over.
Yeah, and I couldn't turn around and fight them. That would just be silly.
Did you
So-
jump the barrier?
No,
No,
people
all
do
the way
that.
around.
So
I would have jumped the barrier. How big is the fucking doorway. If I wanted to hide in a doorway, how big
like
is
you
it?
get pushed
Oh,
out.
no.
Yeah,
Like two
yeah.
people
Suppose
wide,
there isn't a doorway
one
there.
person
Like,
deep.
imagine just wedging yourself against the wall and just letting them just swarm past.
And someone else is like, move, I want in the doorway.
Everyone
yeah,
wants
you know,
it,
yeah.
No,
Fuck you,
but
fuck
you're
you,
also
Steph.
jammed in by, you know, the V that comes out. It
Yeah,
squashes everyone in. So there's
no
4
den.
people.
There's no base. Like you might get lucky and be like, oh, there's a place I can jump over. But realistically,
Yeah, high walls.
about like maybe 10% of people that try for the exit succeed in the exit.
Yeah.
You just
But there's
gotta,
so many
you've gotta
people
wait till the
crushing
bulls go
against
past.
you that, you know, if you're near a wall, you're going to have 3 or 4 people in between you and the bulls anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it sort of V's out. But on this day, I've never seen Kai as quiet as when he looked around the room and saw all these runners who'd done it shitloads.
This is Dead Man Curves Day.
Dead Man Curves Day.
Runners with scars.
Runners with scars. Like, he just looked around. I've never seen him so quiet, and he just didn't say anything. We were just stood on this balcony for about 45 minutes. And it was all sinking in, and I don't know. What were you thinking at that point?
So to talk you through why Dead Man Curve is scary, right? Is you know how I said it comes 400 meters, the bulls are running, bends 90 degrees. So you stand with your back to the wall. So you know where the bulls come out, the left wall. You're 400 meters down from that, back to the wall, facing the bend. So you can see straight down the next 400 meters across the bend.
You can see both ways. You can see that way. and that
Yeah.
way.
So if I look right, I can see where the bulls are coming from. If I look directly forward, I can see where I'm going. So what you got to do is wait for the bulls to get near. So you watch the cameras, like Daniel mentioned, the cameras turn. As soon as they start turning, you know the bulls are coming. Run across them. So run in front of the bulls, cut the corner off on the inside.
Yeah.
So when the bulls overtake, they go wide on the outside.
Wait.
Let me explain.
Wait, hold on. Line it up like
I
this.
think I'm explaining pretty well.
No,
If we're
yeah,
lining
no,
up
you
for
are,
the
yeah, yeah.
podcast.
This is actually good.
You
We have a lot of
talk and
glasses.
I'll make the diagram.
Okay. We got a lot of glasses here.
Hold on, you're making a diagram on a
So-
podcast.
The-
Using
I
Jaeger
need to
glasses.
understand.
so there's a guy who. Yeah, go on.
This is
Yeah.
bulls are right. Sorry. So basically, it's just like a very shit, rudimentally done S shape.
Oh.
Bulls are down here, right? This is Dead Man's Curve. This is Ace to Feta up here.
Wait. This is Dead Man's Curve. They
So
start here.
bulls are really here,
Okay.
way back here. They run.
boom.
This is Dead Man's Curve. So, and this is Ace to Feta, and then there's the arena they go into down there. So if you're on Dead Man's Curve,
You're standing right.
they're coming in there, going all the way around this. Dead Man's Curve is having your shoulder here, watching them run from there, running straight across. So the bulls
you
then go
They
behind
crash into
you.
the barrier.
So you come from here, go that way, so
No.
they go around you.
What
Milo,
happens
you're,
is
Milo, I
across
think you're
in
looking
front
at a
of the
different
bulls.
So
angle
you
to
come
Daniel.
from here to
Am I?
there.
Do you remember the
Where
fucking
they-
skill that
Yo.
just came Chris
No,
West?
no.
Doing a diagram
They
has been
crash in.
so
right.
dreadful.
Ari, let me just explain.
Yeah.
So if you could just think of a right angle.
Show me in the diagram.
Okay, it's
We have
like
a
this.
thing.
Look, it's like this. So the bulls come down here.
Yeah.
They smash into
They
there.
Smash in on 90
At
degree
this
curve.
point-
There. Man, this
That's the
diagram is
curve.
the worst.
No,
You've
no,
got
no,
so
no,
many
no,
just
listen.
random Jaeger bombs.
Listen.
Man,
They
you can
come
shout,
round
listen.
here.
You can shout, listen, but what the fuck is this? Right, move the glasses.
Yeah.
Right, move the glasses. Right, that's a wall, right?
Yeah.
So you're coming down the wall there, right? And then they'll bend 90 degrees. So this wall carries on down here, but bends 90 degrees down there.
Yeah.
So when the bulls come down, you've got to cut across. So there's a wall there.
Yeah.
Cut across, cut the corner off. The bulls will overtake you
And
down
they
here,
pass you
and they'll
behind
pass
you.
you behind you. So you run alongside them.
But
So
what
you
happens
you have
is-
to get in front of them.
Okay.
They crash into the
And
wall.
do people like not get across them
No, no,
fast
no,
enough?
what-
This
Get-
guy.
The story is they,
This guy didn't get fast.
they cross, they bang into the wall. They bang into the wall, at
Yeah.
which point they have to start again speed-wise. So if they're banging into, say the wall's here,
Yeah.
they bang into the wall there. Kai and I were there. So at that point, as they're banging into the wall, we cut across like that. So they have to start accelerating. So you get the perfect chance on Dead Man's Curve. You get the perfect chance to get on the horns, which is what every bull runner wants.
To be on the horns.
On the
running
horns.
alongside them.
Yeah.
So
Hold
they,
on, you were a bull runner. Did you want that?
No, I just I wanted it all to be over and be smoking weed and
not-
drink.
But
I
you
was just
get it
fucking
now
straight. I
with
wanted
the-
to be fucking smoking
with the-
joints and
with the glasses diagram and everything. Do
Yeah,
you get,
for sure.
Do you get the thing?
So that-
Wait, does anybody do this high?
Loads of people.
Does anybody do this on
Oh
mushrooms?
no! If
or
the
acid?
police see anyone who looks too fucked, they look at the crowd. They pull them straight
they could
out.
just
really?
pull you out.
Yeah.
There's no questions asked. If they look at you,
you're drunk?
if you're there and you just look at you, even if you're not drunk, even if you're not high, if they look at you and go, fuck that cunt, you're out of there.
Really?
Yeah,
so,
totally.
so you've also got the added element of
too
trying
unsafe.
to look sober.
and also because the
Trying
best,
to- Hello, just nothing going on here.
yeah, regardless of all the continuous moral things
Yeah.
in it, the city love that festival and they want it to keep going. So the police are genuinely like, we don't want this to be taken away from us. So our our concern is your actual safety, because
It brings a lot of money in.
It brings so much people to our city. So
We'd rather
it's in
people
our
not die.
interest.
Yeah. Like
This is why, by the way, just so you know, this is why hookers in Tijuana, Mexico, are safe, because they make sure to test them every day. Because once people start getting diseases, tourism goes down. So like, fuck the hookers. Let's make sure the fucking white people are safe.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So I'm stood on Dead Man's Curve with Milo. They go. Did you do Estafeta again, or did you bail?
He did
I did
it.
Yeah. So they were back in Estafeta. They won the baby slopes, and then Gus.
don't get
Do you
sidetracked.
remember the 6 count?
Yeah, count
So
6.
the camera turns around. You count to 6 because the camera turns around in advance. So the camera turns around. He told us, as soon as we see the camera move 45 degrees, count to 6, and then we go.
Yeah, so run after 6. So the camera turns. So you watch the camera's still.
Cameras are on the bulls.
The firework goes off. The camera ain't moving. The second firework goes off. Everyone starts shouting, "Hold, hold, hold!" Some people are running anyway.
shouting it like
people
fucking-
are shouting
like
like,
Dan- what's his
fucking
name from
300
Braveheart?
Sparta.
Yes.
Right.
Hold,
Right.
hold.
Yeah.
it's
Really?
Braveheart.
People are yelling that?
People are yelling "hold!" Right. So the
And other people are like, no, fuck hold, I'm leaving.
yeah.
Other people
so-
like going off.
Well, not a Dead Man's Curve. You tend to get the sort of...
Nah, 1 or 2 were flaking away,
Yeah.
and because 1 or 2 people started running, I was like, "Fuck, I've got to run, man!" People are shouting "hold!" I was like, "I've got to hold, man!" People are running. I'm like, "I've got to run," and I was so torn. Then the camera started turning, and my first thought was, do you go on 6 or after 6?
Go, or is it
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5
And like,
to go?
and then I'm watching thinking that, and I'm like, has anybody started counting the? I hadn't started counting. The camera's moving. I just saw Milo run, and I was like, thank fucking God someone was counting. So Milo ran. I ran immediately on his heel, and then halfway across the curve, I fell like a motherfucker. Didn't trip on my laces. I wasn't pushed. My fucking knees went like, you know,
You just got like jelly leg?
you know, one of them dreams where like fucking monsters are chasing you and you can't run away.
Yeah.
It was like that, except I wasn't dreaming and the monsters were real. I fucking fell.
How many steps? How many steps did you get?
Fucking
Oh, 2.
2 steps.
Yeah.
You were like one gone down.
I started.
So halfway across the road. Halfway across
This
the
is
road.
on Dead Man's Curve.
On Dead Man's Curve, right? So Daniel mentioned before, Gus is the guy who was teaching us in Wild Belt, and Gus, they taught us that if you go down, you stay down, because the hooves might kill you, but the horns will kill you. So if you get up, you get the horns. If you stay down, you get the hooves, right? So I
The
had
hooves might get you in the arm, and you might break an arm, but like whatever.
So
There's
from
no-
my perspective at this point, I've set up at the right time. As I'm getting into my stride, I've had a glance right. I've seen Kai start to stack it, and time slowed down, because I was like, if I move across and help him, I'm causing the biggest fuck up ever. Like,
If
I
anyone
keep
stopped, we were
going,
dead.
Can't help you.
No.
You can't help him.
No,
You
if
can't
I'd have
get
moved
over
to
that.
help him, that would have stopped the bulls. When you stop the bulls are stopped. They
What do you
then
the
look
disperse.
around and go
Chase a guy.
So they have these steers in front of them, right? They follow the steers. However, if they're stopped, the bulls will stop and go, I'm going to fuck up everyone. So if someone's falling over and you walk into the path, try and help them up, you're actually putting everyone in
They
danger.
just start ramming people.
They just start ramming people.
Because they're not running. They're just
So
like looking for people.
I take
They're
off.
targeting. That's why if you fall down on the ground, you have to make a ball
Yeah.
shape, because the second that you move, they'll attack. If you stay there and act as an
They think you're an
obstacle,
obstacle. They don't know you're a person. They think you're like a boulder.
So as soon as I see him go down, I have to make the split decision, and I'm like, I'm like, nah, I've just got to go fucking bang through. So I banged off, and as I was going, my last image was him hitting the deck.
down. No idea what happened to him. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
People have said this. I mean, I haven't been to this festival that long. People
yeah.
have said that, Milo, that you never really cared about Kai that much.
Yeah. Well, this is
I'm
proof.
on record
I mean,
saying
this is.
that.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
are- you-
like he says he only had a fraction of a second to
Yeah.
make the decision, but he needed way less of that fraction of a second.
It's like, keep your fraction.
It was
I can't
made
argue
so, yeah. Like, I mean, the percentage-wise, it was like only 1% did he ever be like, oh no, fuck him.
No,
Like,
I've mentioned Dead Man's Cave is where all of the cameras were and all the journalists were. I mean, there's a smug look on his face on every single photo.
Oh, yeah. You'll in every photo, because they take so many photos, in every photo it's always Milo looking ahead. At no point do you ever see him nervously looking back over his shoulder for
Okay, where's my friend?
Oh, no. Where's the guy dragged out here?
Yeah, there was no like
Nothing.
look back. There was no look back. There was like a glance through the eyeball.
I was like, oh, he's fucked. But then I pulled in, and suddenly I had all this space around me, and I'm sprinting as fast as I can. I'm like, why have I got space?
Kai space.
I've got like so much space. Why have I got so much space? And then I realized the reason I've got so much space is because I am the last line now behind the bulls. The 6 count has worked perfectly. I am now there, and so I'm still sprinting. And then I start to hear cowbells, which is the steers. I veer off to the right, and the bulls literally a millisecond later come through. And that's why I'm never doing this run again, because I feel like I've had the best run I could possibly have, and I'm never going to top that, and I'm done.
I'm never doing it again because I fucking rationally looked
But anyway,
at the situation and put myself
this is
in.
amazing.
Hold on. First, tell me about the sweet spot.
The sweet spot.
you were talking
Okay,
about.
so there's a point where the crowd are in front of you starting to V off.
Yeah.
Like they're peeling away like this. So a lot of them are moving towards the sides. Some of them are running straight ahead, but they're looking going, they're too close, I'm going to move to the side. As that space opens up in front of you, you can start sprinting in that space. And that's when you can get on the horns. That's when you can get alongside the bulls or slightly in front. Ideally, slightly in front, then alongside, and then they pass you.
So you see the bulls coming, and you see them right behind you, and then you move off to the right a little bit, let them come
Yeah, and then
in between 2 bulls.
And then you're alongside the horn, and that's the ideal.
How many bulls are there?
There's like 6 bulls and about 6 steers.
So 12 altogether.
Yeah.
Wow.
So basically,
Actually, by the way, sorry to interrupt again. You're getting this from the perspective of like guy who this was his second trip, and then obviously guy who, in hindsight of the story, just did something balls out. Like both like experience, bold courage as a normal
Coward.
normal coward. No, a rational human being. I cannot tell you how stupid you feel when that steer and you realise you're as tall as this fucker, and maybe a tenth of the weight.
Maybe what?
A tenth of the weight.
oh,
maybe.
about 700
Minimum.
Bare minimum, yeah. So this
Tenth of
thing is
weight,
the same size as you, and you weigh fucking less than 10% of weight. And when it's beside you and it's running, and you can feel the ground physically shake as you go, this is stupid. Like every the thrill afterwards, amazing. I'm not taking it, but the whole time, the only thing I was like, dumb cunt deserves to die. Like this is so dumb.
Was any part of you like, as soon as like the bulls are gone, just go, I'm jumping out now?
No.
Oh.
No. I was just, we've been walked through it too much.
Yeah, Dead Man's Cave, before the rockets went off, when we stood there, when we were running, there was every fibre in my being telling me to just duck under the fence, climb over the fence, just get the fuck out of there.
that's not you,
For
is
like
it?
50 minutes. But my overriding emotion was, to do that you have to do something. All you have to do the run is do nothing. And I just stood there and done nothing until the fairway went off.
I've honestly never seen you like that before.
How white
Never
was he? How white was he?
I mean, pretty white
I mean, he's
anyway.
white as fuck anyway, but like whiter than that. He was like a ghost.
Sorry, have we got to the bit with what happened?
So
anyway,
we've got to the bit where I fell over, and we got it
hang
from
on,
Milo's
let me-
perspective, because he wanted to duck out of why he left
Hang
me
on,
for
hang on,
dead.
hang on.
You saw him behind for the dead. You're like, well, that's it for Kai. That was good friendship.
One last bit. I keep going into the arena,
Yeah.
and I find everyone else.
2 seconds, very quickly. This is the perfect way to hear this, right? Let him do his version, then let him do this, because these are the 2 in-depth analyses of the full thing. Third perspective should be mine for someone who just got in there ages ago, and then
This was fun.
And then I was further down.
Where are you guys?
I get in, couldn't see Milo Garrett. So yeah,
You guys
So
coming still?
I make it into the arena, and I find, like, on this holiday as well, Kai's got a couple of mates from home, and I'm sort of buzzing. I've had the best run of my life, and I don't give a fuck about Kai. No, I do, but I'm like, oh, and then suddenly I go, oh shit, Kai, and then his mates are like, where's Kai? Because they knew he'd done Dead Man's Cove with me, and I was like, he fell over.
You remembered he fell.
He fell over, and I suddenly remembered. And his mates, it was Bros just was like, like devastated,
Oh,
like
man.
immediately.
I was masturbating.
So on this one, right? So Milo darts off, I dart after Milo. I fell.
You waited for him to go?
No, because I remember I was counting the camera and I forgot to count, and I was like on 6 or after 6, and then Milo just fucking runs, and I just fit. Well, he's been counting, and I ran after him, and then fell, and then the instant gut reaction was curl up in a ball, don't get up.
What happened to your legs?
Man,
Fight or
jelly
flight.
legs.
He never
Or
flights.
Did you trip? What was
Dude,
it?
there's no logical explanation to why the fuck I went jelly, but it happened 2 days running.
There is a
This
logical
isn't a man who
explanation.
skirts away from
Ari, this is a guy who
I
never.
feel like Kai would get into fights.
No, Ari, this
I
is a
feel
guy.
like
He
would
does.
have his back
This
if
is
someone
it.
got into a
This is
fight.
why
He'd be
this
like, let me
reaction is
smash
so
a bottle.
rare.
Oh yeah. So this is it. It's fight or flight. He should be doing flight, but he's not used to it, and the result is it's a contradiction. So he falls over.
So, however the fuck I fell over, I found myself, right, fucking shoulders and knees hitting the cobbles, like hard, right? And then I just, like, I had the option, stay down or get up, and I'd been drilled to stay down. And as I stayed down, I contemplated that this is the end. I was like, I'm dead now. There's a fucking dozen balls and a dozen stairs, like 6 seconds behind me.
Jesus. You know
And
you can't get up.
I can't get up because of the horns.
You trusted the training?
I get
You
up the
remember
horns.
training of like stay down?
Also, getting up sounded like it sucked too. Remember, all I had to do was do nothing, right? So I just did nothing and like that, like for like that length of time, the balls were gone, and I was like, "Am I still alive?" Like my first thought was, "Am I still alive?" And then it's that cortigo ergo sum. If I think that, therefore I am. I'm thinking I'm alive. I got up, right? The balls had gone, and I have never been happier in my whole entire fucking life.
How long did you stay down for? After they pass, how long did you stay down
Right,
for?
let's do this again. And that was the hooves.
And then you stood up, or did you just stay down there after
A
that?
little bit of silence, and then I got up. In fact, I say I got up. In hindsight, I felt like I got up. My story would tell like I got it up. I saw the CCTV footage.
You saw what?
CCTV footage.
Yeah.
I got dragged up by my
Yeah.
arm by another person.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And
let's leave that.
do you know the next bit of that CCTV footage? A Spanish guy came over to boot him up the arse for being an idiot tourist,
Yeah,
and
Like
then
the American
somebody
got kid.
right, and then somebody ran across and took the boot up the arse. It was like he had a force field round it.
What?
I'll send you the footage. I'll send you the footage. I'll try and explain this a little bit more. Right. So one man grabbed me up and got me out back in the game. Right. So I stood up, and you can see me breathing till my cheeks are puffing out like a puffer fish.
Jesus Christ.
So, and as I'm puffing, right, this guy comes up to kick me. You can see him posture, raise a leg, twist his body, go
in
to
the
throw a
ass?
kick, and just as he's about to kick me in the ass, another guy runs behind me, running away still, and takes the kick. So
didn't even
not
get
only
kicked.
did the balls fail to hit us, the guy kicking my ass kicked another guy's ass.
So the reason we got to do the CCTV, so you've heard it from there where he runs ahead and then Kai goes to this whole thing. Meanwhile, outside of this chaos, I'm down with fucking Mario and Estafeta, running down the same street we've done, into the arena. We're just me, Matty, we all me up. We're like, oh, we've done this run. We're on the arena. Bull gets released. Can't see Milo. Can't see Kai. So it's just the four of us. We're like, oh, God, I hope the guys made it. But we sort of stand around in the arena for a bit more when the Bulls have been released. Looking around, can't see Kai or Milo anywhere. Sort of jump out at some point, go outside, and it's fucking two of them. And Kai goes, "You're never going to believe what happened." Milo goes, "I had a great run." And so all I know is I had a good
Milo's
run.
glistening
At one
with
point,
sweat.
At one point, I got to touch one of the Bulls a bit, like on the back, just as it ran past. I mean, I had a great time. I had exactly the same run I had the 2 days before. It was great. Meanwhile, they're like, "You won't believe what happened to us," and I'm like, "Well, I absolutely won't." We all go get some food. We all decompress, but we're all just too wired up. He comes out of the fucking sandwich shop and goes, "I've just been on the news." And we're like, "What?" And he goes, "I've literally watched the replays of the thing. I'm on news." And I'm like, "No, you were absolutely not. Bullshit. I'm calling this right now. You're a bullshit fucking liar."
Of course, sounds like it's all tail.
Yeah, because it's all tail. Because he's like, because he fell down. Because when he says, "I fell down at the start," I'm like, "Oh yeah, well I'd make up any story after that as well." because you fell down like a bitch for the second time. Like there's no way this story ends well.
Yeah.
And then sure enough, we go for drinks. You're telling the story the whole time. Milo's telling his side of the
I look
story.
like a braggart. I looked like I was lying about how close I got.
And then eventually we all go down to the pool and have a little fucking siesta. And him and Milo are so convinced of what happened, they go off and decide to. They go off and decide to.
We've just been bought another Jaeger bomb.
What?
They got to hunt the photos. So there's
The
photographers.
journalists put
every
the photos
fucking
up in the
corner.
shop windows.
The photos. Wait. Say it again.
There's cameras all along the course. Tourists
They
want to
sell
get
them.
pictures of
Like,
themselves.
Imagine the
The
most
photos
brutal
of the
version.
run.
Yeah. So imagine the most brutal version of fucking the Disney, like Hollywood ride. The Disney World rides. Where
Any
they take
theme
a photo
park
at certain
ride where they
points.
take your photo snapshots.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
there's photographers everywhere. So when you finish
These
the
are
run,
like AP photographers.
like
Yeah,
these are
so
just
you got to do Where's Wally with your own fucking face. You got to
Yeah, if
remember
you've got a
where
picture
you
of
are
you
at what
looking
time.
macho in front of a bill, you're going to want it. You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
going to want that for your Facebook.
And so they sell that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So they go off because they're so convinced about this fucking thing to happen.
They go looking for the photos.
Yeah. But so,
Yeah.
and we're
And you're like, no way. You're not
like,
going to
you
find anything because you're lying.
They display all the photos on these boards, so you can go and like
there's
see
no
where
way.
you
There's
were.
no way it's ever going to happen. We fucking sit down. They go in for, and like 3 hours we just smoking weed, sitting by the fucking pool. Eventually they come back, biggest grins on their face.
Yeah.
We got no idea what's happened, right? And we're like, did you get photos? And he goes, was it one?
I'd bought all of them.
Yeah. So he comes out and just bought one. And when you see the photos, and we'll send you the fucking link, Kai is literally on like at least
An
7
inch.
of the bulls directly. There's a photo which made it to the
You
front.
have these photos.
I've got the photos. So there's right. I had a bruise on my hip that I couldn't
Jesus.
explain. I had one bruise on my hip that I couldn't explain at all. Right.
Yeah.
The photo was the black bull on my left was hitting me with its right horn. Right. And the bruise on my hip is the direct correlation from the bull nudging the fuck out of me with its right
on the
horn.
side of his horn.
On the side of its
and
horn.
that
Damn.
the reason we know that photo exists is because it was front page of the fucking newspaper.
Spanish Nationals, the Spanish national newspapers, was me getting horned off the ball, and me with this tiny bruise, and them guys going, "Ah, fuck you! You didn't get
Didn't
anywhere
happen.
near them. You fell over like a dick." And then I was like, "I'm on the front page of the newspaper, dog."
So this picture here is where you can see where I am in front
First
of
of
the
all, you
ball.
gotta send me this picture. I'm gonna put all these on the website.
Okay. So you see where I am in front of the ball, right?
Wait. Where are you? Oh, there with the fucking red bandana.
I'm right there.
You're Daffy Duck #1.
So I'm there.
Why do they have to wear the dumb red bandana? All right,
Look who that
step
is.
aside. Look at the bull right in there.
Look who that is.
There's Kai on the ground. On the ground, right in
Yeah,
front of
here
the
we go. Here's
bull.
the
Yo, there's a newspaper.
Oh my god!
So like
Look how
There's
close
7 of
that
them right
is.
behind you.
yeah. So when we
Wait,
sit,
you still have your newspaper. You still got your newspaper in your hand. You didn't let go of your newspaper. That horn, that's the horn that bruised you.
Yeah, I got a bruise on my left
He
hip.
went sideways on you.
Yeah.
Dude, an inch, no, maybe a foot back.
If you look at
Going
that,
through your
I'm
leg.
dead.
right, that is nudging
but
him
he's
right.
also running
How the
into
fuck
this.
does he not get hit
into
by
the,
any
into
of
the
them?
white one.
How does he not get hit by any of them? It looks almost impossible.
What's the headline say?
Speed without horns. Yes,
Yeah, that's me because
exactly
I look like I'm starting like you're seeing Bones. I'm in the position like I'm doing the 100-meter sprint. So he's like speed
I
without
understand,
horns.
yeah.
So
What does that
I'm postured.
Speed without, yeah.
Look, it looks like a sprint start.
I'm postured like I'm doing a sprint start, like a 100-meter sprint.
here we go.
But I don't have any horns.
So here's the,
What? That's the headline.
Speed without horns.
right, I don't know. Here's the photos you've got there. So
Wow.
this is we have.
Oh my god!
Right.
Oh my god!
Literally on the floor between two bulls, right?
Right, can you hold this to my mouth, please, so I can hold the iPad? Yeah. Cheers, Doug.
You got an
so wait,
Look
hold
at
on.
that. He's almost
Let's go
dying.
from the beginning. All right, so here we go. Crouch down. That's the one that just nudged me. That's the one that's about
Dude,
to
you're
walk.
not even crouched all the way down. You're fucking hunched up.
Yeah, all
You're
you have to do is
crazy.
do nothing. No, hold on, now I'm down.
Oh my
No.
god! That's in between your leg and your body.
Yeah.
You're fucking dying,
There's
man.
me there.
There's Milo. Look at Milo. Doesn't give
Not
a
looking back.
Doesn't
Not
give a
looking back.
fuck. Look at this. It's outside the Burger King. Eat it, dick. Oh, look at this.
You could have died, man.
That's before
Oh
I
my
got
god!
hit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the picture, coming right at you.
Hold on, this is
Look
one
at it.
you-
Looks like I've been shot out.
Oh my god! Dude, this one.
Man.
You are,
That one.
dude. That one's hoof is right on your head.
Literally, there are 7.
It's on your head.
All right, look at the one behind it.
Wow.
Look at this one.
Where are you there? Oh my
upside.
god! It's like you're shitting you out. And look at all these fucking pussies
This is
off
the
to the
guy.
side.
Wow.
This guy here, that's the guy that gives me the advice. He
Give
gave me
you
the
advice?
advice.
That's Wild Bill?
The guy in the yellow, that's
No,
Gus.
Gus.
It's he runs with White
He
Bill.
did not give you good advice. He didn't explain it
No,
right.
he did.
I was way ahead.
He did. He just fell
Oh,
over.
he was like 2
I
kilometers
was, I
that
was
way.
having a lovely jog.
This is my local newspaper.
Birthday
Kai-
adventure almost catastrophic. It's
Kai
your birthday?
survives Raging Bulls of Pamplona. This is how my mum found out.
A stand-up comedian from Blythe got
That's where I'm from.
got more than he bargained for when he celebrated his 30th birthday in Pamplona in the company of stampeding Bulls. Kai Humphries was a 6th celebrating his landmark birthday in the festival's 7-day Spanish. The controversial practice involves people running in front. Yeah, Kai, a former pupil at St. Bennet Biscuit High School, stumbled as he fell, really just pussed out, and his legs got jelly.
You've never seen
Jelly
anyone
legs.
look happier when I
It's
saw
always been
him.
on my bucket list, a total thrill seeker, but it's beyond a miracle that I didn't return home in a box. It was like one of those bad dreams that you were, wow. Wow.
so-
Ari,
literal
you
inches
should-
away from death.
So everyone had their cameras right there.
Yeah.
You got all these pictures.
That's where the action
footage
happens.
of it on the news. Like when he was in that store and was like, I saw myself on the news, they showed the footage of him being fucking run over.
Every night they're showing on the news, they're like, here are the highlights from today.
Oh yeah,
right?
everyone wants to see themselves in the run.
Wow.
Man, it made the news in Britain. Like it fucking was. I think I've still got a link to the footage.
But
I can put the footage on for you too.
Wow. Yeah.
So I
for
can
sure.
get you them photos. I can get you the footage.
Okay, let me ask you a question. When you fall,
Yeah.
you know it's like, oh, I'm supposed to ball up. But as you're falling, what's going through your head?
Man, it was so quick. It was so quick that I just accepted death, not in a fearful way, not in like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, but like, oh fuck, this is it.
Can I compare it to something and tell me if it's true or not?
Yeah.
You know when a lion is killing a gazelle?
Yeah.
And at first the gazelle kind of like kicks for a little bit, and then when the lion grabs their neck, they just
Yeah.
kind of like stop and
Yeah.
like, it's your game, man. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I tapped out.
Is it like that?
I tapped out of life, man. I was like, I'm dead now. And then I wasn't dead. And the happiness that came with it was like, fuck. So this is to put it in perspective. I lost my iPhone the day before that, right? I got pickpocketed in Pamplona. My iPhone was gone. I felt like that was a big deal, right? But the next day, I was like, I'm alive, man. I am alive to know that losing an iPhone's a thing. The knowledge of being able to lose an iPhone is enough for me to be happy. Like,
I've never seen anyone look more ecstatic than when I finally caught up with him. He was like, he had a glow on him. It was just...
I screamed, I bumped into Gus. Gus was the first person I bumped into. The guy in the yellow from the photo that I'm going to give you for the website.
Yeah.
Hey, that guy was the first person I saw that I knew, and I shouted yes in his face about 10 times.
And this is why you do it. This is why you do it.
For that kind of
Yeah.
experience.
Man,
Don't do it.
I've got a perspective that I could never dream of having.
Yeah.
Dude.
Every
Were people coming up to you in the street?
Every
Were people
second of my
after
life
that
is
night,
borrowed
were people
time.
like, oh, I saw you? Or no?
Yeah, I got a lot of attention
Yeah,
afterwards.
I mean, I walked into Graham's house, the guy that organises all the properties and
Yeah.
everything, and he had a batch of newspapers, and he just held one up, like with Kai on the front page.
What
with
did
that
Wild
shot.
Bill say?
Oh, Wild Bill was...
Wild Bill styled it off, right? Wild Bill didn't just style it off. He went the next year and got gored through the hip.
Yeah.
So I think I got close. He got fucking skewered.
Yeah, he had to up
Wait,
the
really?
stakes. Yeah, he got,
He had proper full-on surgery the year after we did.
What?
Yeah, he's got a book out actually, which is really good. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called
What's it called?
Mozos. 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 It's
What?
on Amazon. Mozos.
Moses.
Mozos.
Mozos.
Mozos. So yeah.
Oh,
Dude.
what's the word? The word was said to each other beforehand. It's a Spanish word. Sueto. Sueto.
Sueto.
So everyone would
Good luck.
shake hands and say sueto. So go shake my hand.
Yeah.
Suete.
Suete. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Suerte, good luck.
Suete. So everybody.
Everyone before the
It
thing,
was
right?
like Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
but do you know what?
Suete.
Afterwards?
Suete.
No,
before.
Yeah, you need good luck.
If he'd have died, that would have been on me. Because when I said to everybody, who's going to do Dead Man's Curve with me, I knew he was going to say yes. So that would
you
have been...
pushed him into something you knew he wasn't
No, I didn't
capable of.
push him in. I didn't need to. I knew he'd say yes. So it would have been on me.
Kai, did you make it to the arena?
The first day?
No.
The second day
Second
when I
day.
fell, man, I just made it to Gus and shouted yes in his face. The first day I made it in the arena, so I got to run around estafeta because
And
because that's the last 100 metres. So we started 400 metres back. So to get the arena, like Milo played it right. Milo played the perfect card. He
I feel
ran.
like I played it perfectly, having had 2 nice
A wonderful
runs
time, full
near
of
Bull.
adrenaline.
1 point, got close to touching the Bull. Experienced the full thing. At no point was my life fully endangered. To the degree it was, I got into the arena both
I'll
days.
tell you when
People cheered
I'll tell
me.
you when your life was in danger. We had a forfeit pink bandana for whoever said the wrong thing. So we had this, you've got the red bandana, the red sash.
I guess so.
We had
yeah.
a pink version of that for whoever was the idiot of the group at the time.
Which is whistle-worthy. Everyone's wearing red. If you wear pink, you look like you're being purposefully
disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
Like, think about how macho this festival is, and you're showing up in a pink sash. Danny had the pink sash and the pink neckerchief all the way from the airport all the way to
So I mean,
Pamplona.
even already, people are pointing out like I'm not wearing red. I'm looking pink. I'm just like I'm being singled out as the whitest white boy with none of this, and then I've managed to get rid of it just before.
Yeah, but that was the closest you came to death.
Yeah. No, and even that was enough for me. I am glad I did it in the way of like a little bit of hindsight, a little bit like, oh, you know what, I did it and I'm alive now.
Yeah, you could say you ran it.
Fuck all of that ever again. Never again.
I'm never doing it again.
I'm going to say something. I've always said I'll never ever do it again, right? The only time I will ever do it again is if Ari Shaffir is there. I'd run it with you.
Really?
I do that.
You would do it too?
I do that.
You can
I wanna do it.
You can go fuck yourself. I will watch
I can,
you.
I can sort
I will
out.
read your obituary happily. Smoking.
Like I said.
All right, why don't we do it next
30,000
year?
people.
Why don't we do it next year?
Wait,
Don't call my
Okay, so
bluff.
it's,
What month is
it's July.
July?
It's July, normally about the 6th to the 14th. I'm saying right now, if you're doing it, I'm doing it.
Fuck you all.
Kai,
Listen,
are you in?
None.
If Ari's in, I'm in.
Right, if you're in, I'm in as well.
July 6 or
It's
7.
just before the Edinburgh Festival. It's
so
a really
do that,
good.
fuck around Europe for a while, maybe
Yeah.
go
Come
to
to the French.
But Ari,
and then come here.
You might get an ending for your show.
Bear
Like
in
this
mind,
guy did.
I wrote my show. I'd been previewing my show up until mid-July. It weren't going that well, and then I had the bull run in July. 12th?
About 12th, yeah.
July 12th. Done that bull run and managed to write my show between the 12th of July and August.
Oh, it's his ending. It was great.
I wrote the show in the last 2 weeks of July
about this?
about the bull run, and got like fucking decent reviews
Yeah.
and booked for Australia and did some good shit come off the Fringe that year.
Should we do it next year?
Yeah, I'm up for it. I can get it totally sorted.
No.
But Daniel, 30,000 people do the festival.
Not doing it.
Can I wear like a
30,000 people.
handkerchief instead of a red one?
You can pretty much wear what you like.
You get whistled at though.
Yeah, you get
So
whistled at.
Daniel, if you don't want to come, 30,000 people do the festival, 2,000 people do the run. You can be one of the 28,000 pussies if you want.
That's true.
No, I'm
Yeah.
staying home. Fuck all that. I'll watch from the news. I'll hear the stories. I've done that. Festival,
I
done
always-
that chapter. I've done it.
I
There's
always-
nothing
You've done
else
it.
to
You've done it.
prove.
There's no reason to go back. I would agree with that. There's no reason. You've done it.
I always said I won't go back now because I got kids. But yeah, if they die, I'm in.
If the kids die suddenly,
yeah,
mysteriously.
Yeah, but Daniel, you also don't want Milo to die because you're his youngest son's goddad.
Yeah, he's the godfather.
He's a
got
godfather, so
responsibilities.
if Milo dies at the
Yeah.
bull run,
You got some growing up to do.
you've got to raise a child.
Man, maybe we should do it next year.
I'm up for it. Seriously, I'll get it all hooked up.
That would be
Not
a, cool
a fucking
experience.
chance. I'll
Yeah.
see you in August. You hope.
All right. Good podcast. That's crazy, man.
Oh, hang on. You haven't said the thing about the. So immediately after the run,
That's my favorite part of Edinburgh. Okay, fair enough.
immediately after the run,
You fucking snitch.
immediately,
Fucking
nobody,
narc here.
nobody will ever
Not
know.
live on the fucking podcast.
All right, they just found out. So immediately after the run, you're all discombobulated. Your adrenaline levels are through the roof. I go to buy a sandwich after the first run. Right, I go into this
because you're
bar.
celebrating Kai's death.
Huh?
You're
No,
celebrating-
the first
oh,
run. The first
Okay,
run.
yeah.
Yeah, so I go to buy a sandwich. There's a guy covered in like wine. He's got the normal Pamplona uniform, white t-shirt, white trousers, red sash, red neckerchief. But he also has some sunglasses and a police hat. So I'm going in to buy a sandwich, and he stops me and goes, "Pasaporte,
Pass the what?
pasaporte," as a
Passport.
joke.
Oh, give me a passport to
Yeah, and It's a joke. The guy is a fucking drunk with a police hat and some sunglasses on. So he's just gone, pasaporte, as a joke. I then go, I just want to buy a sandwich. Right? And this guy's like 4'7". And he looks at me like, what the fuck? And he's got about 8 mates with him. They start laughing. And I had that come back at me. The fact that I'd believed that was a policeman for about a year and a half.
Yeah, that wasn't the best part of the run.
What a terrible way to end it on.
You can edit that bit out, can't you?
Sandwich shit.
Oh, hold on. The best part of the run was an in-joke. He had to be there.
Ah, you didn't. I think no, maybe.
Yeah, we'll edit that out.
Edit that out.
All right, I'm not going to. I'm going to let you sit on it.
Oh, fuck you.
Tell me where people can find you guys. Slossy, you gotta get out
on
here.
Twitter and Facebook, Daniel Sloss.
Daniel Sloss on Facebook and Twitter.
Twitter, all that shit, yeah.
Daniel SLOSS.
Yes.
SLOSS. Daniel Sloss.
Milo McCabe.
Hold on. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Milo, where are you?
I'm at Milo Comedy on Twitter.
At Milo Comedy,
Yeah.
MILO Comedy.
At
Twitter.
Kai Humphries.
Kai Humphries, the fucking fallen warrior.
Alpha, India, hotel.
Will you edit that? Will you edit my shit story out?
K-A-I, what?
Will you edit my shit story out?
What is it? K-A-I. No, I will not edit
Why?
your shit story out.
No, because we want to do the
You should learn
fucking
from your
Twitter
mistakes.
plugs.
Oh shit, yeah.
Kai
Kai Humphries.
Humphries.
You're going to send me all those videos, all the footage.
Yeah, I've got one video and I've got about 12 photos.
Dude, my favorite one was one of the cop pointing at you like,
Yeah.
oh my god, he's about to get killed. There's this cop pointing at him like on the side, up on a rafter, going, no, like pointing right at you.
Yeah, like
that guy's dead.
Guys, look, you're about to witness something.
A cop looking to a woman or something,
Yeah.
going, no.
He should have died. I don't know what happened.
How you spell Humphries? H-A-H-U-M-P-H.
H-U-M-P-H-R Indigo Echo Sierra.
R-I-E-S.
I can't do vowels because I got this northern English accent that all vowels sound the same.
I didn't. Fuck. Well, fucking
You picked
great
a good
job.
time to do this podcast.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we tried to do it today. Obviously, it wasn't happening. It was my fault for giving you guys acid at
Yeah,
fucking 2 a.m.
Fuck, dude.
That was
Thank
me.
you.
That was
Thank
on
you
me.
so much.
That was on me. That was a fun trip, though, right?
Yeah, I had the fucking best time, Ari.
Me too.
I had a ride.
When you guys left, I was like, why
so
are they all
glad I
gone?
didn't
But
do
then when I
it.
went to the Meadows and that golf course, I was like, oh, this is great. Hope they're okay. You called me. I felt it, Kai, from my pocket. I tried to get it out, but it was already gone.
Yeah.
And then I called you back.
Man, your answer phone message. In your answer phone message,
Yeah.
you asked me a question like I was listening, like it was an answer phone message. You were like, I'm at the golf course, I've been walking around, and where are you guys? Oh shit, it's an answer phone message. And then hung up.
I found a tree stump, and I was like, this is a seat. I don't think I'll look weird here. I think I'll look like I'm just a morning person, like starting their day off, not like ending their day.
Yeah,
You know?
just-
like I'm good here
just a
walking
dog
the clouds.
walker
Yeah,
without a
exactly.
dog.
Just stopping and looking at the sunrise, man. I'm just a normal, regular person going to his job. That's what I was hoping for.
Yes.
It was good acid, though.
Yeah, oh man, you were like, oh, this is some light shit.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a gentleman, man. Holy shit, I went to the fucking stars and back.
I like when I saw you because I was like, oh, who's going to do the acid when I took it out? DeRosa said no.
Milan
Cody,
said no.
Cody said no. Milan, of course, said no. He's only a boozer. But then I was like, hey, you doing acid? And you're like, I'm going to Late and Live. I was like, well, it's going to take 45 minutes to kick in. How long till you go on? You're like, an hour. I'm like, yeah, all right. Come back when you're done. And you did.
Yeah, like I
As soon as
said,
you got back.
we've discussed this. I don't say no to much.
You sure don't. Kai Humphries fucking goes for it. All right. Fucking great job, you guys. Thank you very much.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Thanks,
yeah.
Ari.
Hell yeah.
Hello.
Anything else? You guys have to promote dates or anything? Do you have to promote any dates or anything?
Me and Daniel Sloss, who was also on the podcast, are doing a fucking 50-day tour through Europe. We're going everywhere from Reykjavik to Zagreb, everywhere between. We're going to Transylvania.
You want to Reykjavik?
We're going to Reykjavik, Iceland.
that too.
Man, we're going like there's 21 countries. One of them being the British Isles. We're going to do like about 25 dates in Britain.
I was late. I'll admit it. I'll be the first to admit it because no one else is here. Oh, we saw Brian Wilson yesterday. Well, hold on. So he said 7 o'clock a.m. tomorrow. Let's meet at 7. All right, set my alarm for first 6:15. Maybe I'll get up, get some breakfast. No, change that. 6:45. Why risk it? You know, I'll get something on the way. I can get bread. In Edinburgh, the whole time, my main meal was just bread. Just straight, nothing on it, bread from a fucking Sainsbury's. And then walk. So, 7 o'clock, sure, okay. So, at 7:01, I texted him, like, hey, almost ready. Just had to, like, put pants on and, put my clothes on and get down there. He calls back at 7:07. Hey, buddy, like, as I'm going down the steps. Let's do 8. How about 8? You want me to pick you up at 8 in the lobby? Fucking comics, guys. Of course you overslept. But it's 8 o'clock right now. He got me tickets to see Brian Wilson yesterday of the Beach Boys in Reykjavik. They have this opera house that is fucking stupendous. I'm conflicted about this Brian Wilson thing. So he's old. I don't know what he is. Late 70s, early 80s. He's tried to commit suicide. He's had multiple overdoses. Nobody thought he'd be the one Beach Boy to last. I mean, it was fun. On one hand, it was fun seeing those old hits, you know? He played Pet Sounds. He played a few songs first. Then he played the whole Pet Sounds album, which was a great album. And then, like, an underrated, amazing album. And then it wasn't like a regular Beach Boy sound. It was artsy and kind of dark. But still maintaining their sound. Anyway, and then he played some of the hits, you know, Surfing USA. I cried at Surfing USA. I don't know why. It reminded me of, like, you know, stuff I listened to when I was little, I guess. So on one hand, that was really nice just to hear those old songs, even though it's just like him and like one other member of the band, and then like that guy's son doing the other high notes. But on the other hand, it's like, you know, when I watch performers, I end up thinking about how I perform myself, and I just don't want to get to the place where I'm doing the hits. You know, where I'm playing. That's why I like Arcade Fire. They're not gonna. They're doing whatever album they're doing. When I went to see Radiohead, I had trouble with it because the first hour and a half, it wasn't a single song from the first 4 albums, not one. And that's the ones that I knew: the Bends, OK Computer, Karma Police, Kid A. That's when I was into Radiohead. I didn't hear one of those. You know, I wanted Fake Plastic Trees. Can't get that. And then of the next hour, that was an hour and a half. The next hour, there had been 4 songs that I knew. And they ended with Creep. They're playing Creep on this tour. And it was great. I mean, to see all those people, some of whom didn't stay. Some of those guys didn't stay. So my friend's like, yeah, it was pretty good. We left, you know, most of the way through. I was like, oh, you missed Creep, man. You missed everybody singing together. Fuck, tremendous. But while that was like unsettling to not hear the fucking hits I wanted to hear, I get it. They're a band that keeps going. They have a giant catalog. They have a giant catalog of music. It's fucking beautiful out here. They have a giant catalog of music, and why are they playing songs that they sang 20 years ago? They wrote 20 years ago. They don't want to do it. They want to do the songs they're doing now. So that's, I guess, the kind of guy I want to be, but at the same time, I don't know, I'm conflicted. I really am conflicted. I get playing the hits, but I get also how that's lame, how it's like, then you're like done as a band. Well, here we are trotting out some old band members to play the same shit. I don't know. At points, I was sad for Brian Wilson when he's yawning up front in the beginning, and at points, I was crying because of how nice it was to hear those old Beach Boys songs. I don't know, but the Opera House in Reykjavik was fucking amazing. It's all glass, so you look out into the harbor. You can see the whole harbor from pretty much every angle. Like, you're not in the showroom, but everywhere else. All right, you guys. Well, that was a fun episode, right? Don't forget to support Sloss and Milo McCabe and is that all right? Nope. And Kai Humphries, especially Kai Humphries, by going to indi.com/7 F like Frank Z BB like boy. Indy.com/7FZBB. Yeah, vote for me, Sherry's Club. It's 2 minutes long. It's not very long. Be cool if he gets to play the Laugh Factory. He's going to get to come to LA if he goes. Play the Laugh Factory, and I'll get him into the Comedy Store. What fun. Do you think I should go? Maybe I'll go to fucking Pamplona and do that. He almost got killed, though. I mean, but going by my theories of life, you can't use this as a reason to show how dangerous it is if nothing happened to him. It's like saying, oh, this guy almost fucked up on mushrooms, and that'll prove that mushrooms are bad. No, almost means didn't fuck up. I don't know. It seems fun, though. I mean, I would do what Sloss did. I think I would do what Sloss did. Just go way, way ahead, run, get in there pretty early, you know, get like a steak and some fries, wait for those fucking dehorned bulls to come in and fucking toss everybody around. Run the fuck away from them. I'll get the jeers. I'll get jeers from people. Oh, you're here too early. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You guys are in the stands. How about that? You're in the fucking stands. At least I fucking ran. At least I did something athletic today. Yeah, there was no danger, but I'm wearing my fucking red sash and white pants and white shirt. Such a stupid outfit. Such a stupid outfit. I got this plan today for my show in Iceland, in Reykjavik. I'm going to do that fucking Viking clap. I'm taking an intermission in between these shows because I'm doing too long and they're used to 1 hour long shows. There's Ari. I'm used to 1 hour long shows. Yep, he sees me. And so I'm going to do that Viking clap at the end of the intermission. Where'd he go? Yep. Ari! Does not hear me. Yeah, I'm gonna do that Viking clap and see if I can get the whole crowd coming. I'm gonna have to look at how the guy in the fucking soccer team did it. But I'm gonna just go out there real slow, like, please welcome back Ari Shaffir. I've been taking this intermission. It's not bad. It's pretty cool, and it goes with what I'm gonna like this concept. Like 45 minutes into my act, and so then when I come back, please welcome Ari Shaffir clapping. I'm just gonna stay there quietly, silently. Slowly get to the mic. I gotta slow it down. I gotta make sure to slow it down. Stand there silently, wait till everything dies down, and then just oh, even slower. See if I can get everybody to do it. 0.1% of the entire population of Iceland doing that fucking clap. Woo-hoo. I can't wait. I'm most excited about that. For sure, I'm most excited about that. All right, you guys. Oh, and go get the fuzzle.com, Fuzzle, for your fucking small asshole dogs. If you got an asshole dog, but he's cute, they're cute. Keep them cute. Keep those dogs cute. Don't make babies afraid of them. Make babies want to pet them. They can't bite. They've got the muzzle on. Excuse me, the fuzzle on. All right, you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. For Ari Shaffir Skeptic Tank. By the way, I do not have any association with that Laughable app. I'm going to try to get some association with them because that's a fucking good app. All right. I'm Ari Shaffir saying so long for Milo McCabe, Daniel Sloss, and Kai Humphries. Do you get it now? The quote-unquote running of the bulls? Because he didn't really run. What would happen if you got like jelly leg like that? What would happen? Oh, I can't imagine falling down and then just a feeling of like, oh, fuck. Those bulls are on me. Dude, nobody went harder than Kai in Edinburgh this year. I mean, that guy goes so hard. Nobody goes harder than him. I could totally imagine him hungover, going like, hey, you gonna do it like right on the fucking death spot? Yeah, okay, man. Yeah, okay. I can't do the accent. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. No question. And then just reality catches up. Oh yeah, I've got no training for this. Goodbye. All right. Honestly, I'm leaving now and I'm gonna fucking go on this tour of Iceland. But if I can find fucking 4 songs that relate to the running of the bulls in Pamplona, I will be shocked and impressed with myself. So that's it, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to buy tickets to Chicago. Zanies in downtown and in Rosemont. I don't know why tickets aren't selling that well there, but fucking get some. Tell some friends. Chicago, it's a massive city. I should be selling out there. I'm selling out in fucking Iceland and Norway. You kidding me? All right. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Maybe next week, Henry Rollins. Maybe. Maybe the week after. I don't know. Maybe this Iceland one next week. I don't know. All right. Bye.